What's up, people? It is January 3rd, 2024. So, what do we have in store today? So, I talked a little bit yesterday about ComfyUI, and it's an interface that has to do with Stable Diffusion, and I came across a really cool workflow today, and I thought I'd share it with you. I also wrote an article about it on LinkedIn, but it has to do with how traditional marketing is dying, right? I mean, I'm using the automotive industry because for the last God knows how many years, they use in motion graphics to sort of relay excitement and action and movement and drive for their vehicles. So I feel soon, they're going to step it up with artificial intelligence coming in, and with the way that you can take an image and you can animate it, or you can turn a video into using styles and magnificent algorithms to make it do all kinds of things. I think it's going to elevate the marketing that we traditionally have today. So anyway, let me jump into this. Blah, blah, blah. Keep talking. So I took this image here on Audi's website and I ran it through the workflow for ComfyUI. I also ran it through another program called Pika to see if I could turn this vehicle into an animated movie. Let's start with that one first. So if we go to Pika, you can see I've tried different ways, different prompts, but this is the one that really did well. Blue Audi driving on a road in the mountains. So this is just a 3-second video created from that one image, that one banner image. I thought it came out really cool. So then I said, well, how else can we kind of manipulate that one vehicle? So here's the vehicle here. This workflow allows you to take an image and have the computer or have the models that are part of ComfyUI figure out all the different components of that image. So if it was like a human head and you only had 3/4 view, you could find out all the other parts of that human, turn the face about 45 degrees. Anyway, let me just show you what this does. So it takes an image and then it cuts it out. Okay, so it cuts out the car from the image, recognizes the car from the prompt. The prompt is blue Audi automobile, highly defined. And then it runs it through this model right here. Now, this Stable 0123 model is a sophisticated model that was released by Stable AI, which where all the magic comes from. It allows it to figure out all the different angles of that one image. Over here, the increments is where it starts. It looks like it starts at -30 and then goes to 10. And then it goes through the samplers and pulls different checkpoints. I'm using Juggernaut version 17, which I find has a broad spectrum of modeling, which includes automobiles. So here is the rough image. Now what I did special with this workflow is I actually added some upscalers to it. So it goes over here and it upscales it twice. And what that will do is it'll give us more detail. And here is the upscaled incremental travel for the animation. And this is what we get. So I feel pretty darn amazing that the computer can figure out all the geometry of this vehicle simply by a prompt and only this much information of the vehicle. I think it's very, very cool. So like I said, I wrote an article about it, and the article is on LinkedIn. I'll put the link in the description. It also has some pretty cool augmented reality things that I put together, so you guys can test those out too. It just goes to talk about how we're moving in a different direction in marketing, and soon you're going to see artificial generative AI art being used more and more for marketing. It's just more versatile, it's money saving, and it's just all around cooler. So anyway, I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. If you have any questions about ComfyUI, I haven't gotten around to actually doing a setup for ComfyUI. I think I'm going to point you guys into some one-click opportunities where you can just click and it configures everything, and then maybe I'll do one for the Python people that really want to dig into the nitty-gritty to see how it's set up. These workflows, they do have some complexity to them, but once you get the hang of it, it's basically just going through the manager and adding the nodes that are necessary. But I'd be happy to answer any questions in the comments. And that being said, I'm going to go, and I will see you guys tomorrow the 4th. I hope you guys have a good evening. Some other things, I think the Epstein list just dropped. Should be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. All right, well, have a good night, and I will talk to you guys soon.